What's up, everybody? This is the Guy here, and I watched the Sony conference earlier, and by the title, you can tell how I feel about it. I don't think the conference was good at all. First of all, they didn't show any console whatsoever. So, like how people were treating the Wii U when they showed the Wii U, and they showed the gamepad without explicitly showing the Wii U. Can you tell me whether or not this PS4 is just a controller that's a peripheral for my PS3? So can these games? Because you can't tell me these games can't run on my PS3 when most of these games are like getting ports to the PS3. Like that's just crazy. They showed Watch Dogs, which is good. I understand Watch Dogs is good, but they showed Watch Dogs running on the PC. Why would you show a PC build of Watch Dogs at the Sony PlayStation conference that's releasing the PS4? Don't pad your visuals. Just tell me that. No true backwards compatibility, no hardware backwards compatibility. So those people that bought thousands upon thousands of PS3 games that want to be able to put their PS3 in the back of the closet and play their games on their PS4 won't be able to do that because you want them to buy it again through the cloud service that you're making. That's fucking bullshit. You know it. But I don't get how they're able to get away without making backwards compatibility. Maybe it's because they had to change the architecture that they were using because they wanted it to be they wanted third parties to be able to release their games for their system. But as of right now, I don't understand how they can get away with no backwards compatibility to the PS3 when this system should be able to house a PS3 in it. Lying about this is amazing. How you gonna tell me there's no boot time? Like there's no boot time from the time you turn on your system to from the off mode. That's bullshit. Because if you turn your system on from off, there has to be some sort of boot time. There has to be somewhere where they have to read the data from. It's not going to be fast enough that there's going to be no boot time. You're going to get it to negligible boot time. I can understand that, but to say, oh, there's no boot time between the when you turn on the systems, that's fucking bullshit. No loading when you're downloading something from the cloud. When you're downloading the game, you can download it and instantly start to play. That's bullshit. It has to have at least a minimum amount of data for you to be able to start playing it. And don't tell me that I can instantly start playing this game when I know that's not true. You're going to have a minimum amount of data on your hard drive for that game to start running. And don't tell me that it's possible. I haven't seen it. Now, like another problem is the same way like Nintendo's E3 in 2011. They spent, or no, not 2011, 2012. They spent so much time on stage talking about non-exclusive games. They spent so much time talking about Bungie in their game. I understand they have exclusive features, but they spend so much time talking about Bungie in their games. They spend so much time talking about a port of Diablo 3 when they could have spent that time talking about something else. That time they spent watching demo and Watch Dogs on stage, even though it was a PC build of Watch Dogs. They could have spent that time somewhere else doing something else to show off the PlayStation 4. My last reason, the PlayStation 4, the remote control is fucking hideous. Like, I understand, oh my god, look at the control. It's fucking hideous. It looks like it has a goddamn nightlight on the back of it. I understand the share button. I think the share button is awesome, but aesthetically, as a whole, that's one ugly fucking controller. And I hope to God Sony's able to streamline that controller before it comes out. Because if they can't, that's going to be a huge problem. Well, not really a huge problem for some people, but for me, I would rather go out and pay $250 or $300 for a fucking Vita to use that as a controller than to use that hideous fucking controller that they have right now. This is Nintendo God. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to you when I get the time. Thank you. This fucking control.
Embrace me as your king and as your god.